Ni hao, konnichiwa, hola. Hello, welcome subscribers to Yangyang, Twantwan. If you haven't already subscribed, join our subscribers by smashing the subscribe button below. So in this video, we're going to be unboxing the new MacBook Pro. It has the M1 Max, and we finally got it in our hands, and we're excited to show this off to you finally. To get this, it took us like forever. So on the UPS tracker app, it had the package originally come last week, but that was delayed, and that was like frustrating. It's like, oh, why can't it just come today? If you look at my history, it was just a huge collusion of, is this what they actually are saying? Are they going to have like some kind of export tariff from China? Since this originally came from Shanghai, it had like multiple checkpoints. It just seemed like I was just so defeated. So here we have it. It's here in our hands, and we're just going to unbox it, and we're going to give you a real personal view of this. So some of you might say, hey, why did you get a MacBook Pro when you just got a Microsoft Surface Studio? And I had to return that, and maybe that's another story for another day. Well, I'll say it. One of the keys was broken. So every time you typed on the keyboard and you pressed that key, it would pop off. And that was frustrating. I was like, okay, well, it's a single key. I'll ask Microsoft to send that. The only way that they could do that was to replace the whole computer. And we're like, okay, that sounds about right, but the model that I had was out of stock. So who knows how long that would have been in stock. So I was like, all right, I just got to return this. We had the MacBook Pro on the horizon. We placed the order, and I was like, okay, I'm happy with this. I get to do another review with you guys. So here it is. Let's start unboxing. Maybe I'll have a different perspective that I can share with you. Leave in the comments. We'll hopefully actually have this. I feel like if we have the key issue with this, we can at least get a little bit better of support. Without further ado, let's open it up. Be sure you like the video and subscribe. So here, I'm going to open it up. It's pretty airtight. And there it is. Let's lift this up. Set this aside. So it looks so far so good. We got cables. This is the MagSafe cable, USB-C. This is braided, so that's a nice touch. So we'll get to use that. Some documentation. So supposedly all the Pro computers get the black Apple logo, and I'm kind of excited to see what that looks like. Here it is. Black Apple stickers. Comment below if you want me to send these stickers to you. And here's the power adapter. I'm not sure why they have to wrap everything. Everything seems to be well placed. Well, ooh. I thought this was interesting that Apple has done that. You can snap this off, and if you're in another country, you can snap on a different power standard. But that's something that existed already, and me coming from the Windows Microsoft side, I never had that luxury, so now I do. So now for the main event, and I know that when you open this up, it starts right away, and I'm gonna open this up. We're gonna see if it starts up with its startup sound. Before I do, let's look at the ports. There's a MagSafe, 2 USBs, the aux cable port, and on this side we have a HDMI, another USB, and an SD card slot. So as I said, I was gonna open this up. Let's see. This way, right? This way, this way, this way. All right, I'm gonna look at it. Let's see, one finger. Oh, it's lighting. So put your hand here and then open it. Did you hear that? It was like boom, like an orchestra is ready for you. You're the director, the conductor, the composer. You have the orchestra to will it to play your symphony. right? So if anyone was wondering where the mouse is born, a mouse is born in the upper left-hand corner. That's where mice are born. Internet. So if you want to know the password, you have to be an Airbnb guest of ours, and you will learn our password. The keyboard is, sure, I give it an A+. Now for the keyboard arrangement and layout, I would prefer a Windows layout, but I don't think I could say Windows is better than Mac. Fingerprint button is bigger than expected than in the videos. The function key looks pretty good. Looking at each little aspect of the computer, you can definitely tell that they've refined each aspect of it compared to like Windows computer, unfortunately. A lot of it, just looking at it, is very welcoming, you could say. I prefer Windows face recognition. Open the lid, bam, you're in. I don't need to like reach over and press it. I'm first world problems, but I'll take that over typing in a pin, something less insecure, any day. So we've got it all set up. I can see it's like massive. We're gonna like compare the screens here. It's really big. I'm gonna appreciate using this, working on this on the go. I'm not sure about those people saying, oh, I wanna get 14-inch because it's portable. I'm like, just put it in a backpack. You don't really need to carry it around like in a briefcase. This is like your livelihood. If you get this, you're using this and you want to maximize your real estate and the content you're viewing, and you can definitely split screen something. This is like the split screen that I've been looking for in a laptop. Let's take a look at these two. So a quick few notes. Padding around the screen is really thick here and very thin here. There is a camera here. This is very thick, but I don't think this is going to bother me because I'll take this any day versus a border like this. The speakers here are very big. The speakers here are like 1/8 of the size of this. I want to hear what the music is like on here. Maybe we'll open up a video right now. Let's play this one.
I don't know, Nana.
Alright, get in.
No, it's so close to the tree. I don't know, Nana.
That's like nothing. Alright, get in.
No, it's so close to the...
Alright, you get the idea. I think a touchpad's pretty cool. I'm a Windows guy. I get the touchscreen. I get the whole interface. I can move windows around. The interface, I think, is so close that I think the next iteration of this version, that I think they're gonna add a touchscreen to here. It just makes sense. Bam, bam, bam. It looks like you can just buttery smooth the whole thing. They're just dragging their feet on the next iteration, the next iteration, the next iteration. This is also missing something that this has, and that is the logo of MacBook Pro at the bottom. I'm not sure if you really want to flex that logo. It's missing if that's a deal breaker. Let's talk thickness. This one has a case on it, so it will be bigger than what it normally is. I would prefer a thicker laptop. That means you get a bigger battery. That means you get a bigger processor, bigger components. Let's talk the battery on this guy. I've heard it can get up to 20 hours. I'm not exactly sure what the total hourage is, but anything more than 2 hours, I'll take it. Because in the Windows world, if you can get 3-4 hours of battery lifetime, you're golden. Let's talk charging, and let's open this up and see what the MagSafe connector is like. It's a short cable, so you can only really just like wrap around, that's it. But if you want anything longer, you're out of luck. Yeah, that's it. I like a really long cable that you can string something all the way across the room, plug it in, and not worry about power. Or this, you kind of have to be seated by a power outlet to use this. But I'm not complaining. This thing, 20 hours lifetime. Do I really need this when I'm out? Don't think so. I want to know if you can plug this into another MacBook Pro, MacBook to MacBook connection. Who knows? Someone will do it. Actually, we can. Let's do it like this. So we're going to take the USB-C, plug it into the MacBook, and then we're going to plug this into the MacBook. It looks like it makes a noise. Is it charging? It's charging. What is this doing? It's not charging. Ooh, that is another thing you might, if you're at a coffee shop, predator comes your way and snaps off your tail. You don't want to drag it all the way off. You want to be able to snap it. Ooh, that was a little give, but go like that, that's really easy. I'm very interested to see how OP, overpowered it is, and in terms of like what all the reviews I've seen in the graphics performance, and if it actually reduces my development builds and times, that it builds an Angular app, let's say, and connects to a database here, and everything kind of running in the background, starting it, stopping it, starting it, debugging it, seeing how fast that works. If you have any specific like edge cases, I'm all ears. I want to know what you want to know. I want to see if I can make an iPhone app on this, maybe deploy it, maybe make like a little messaging social networking app. We'll see. Sky's the limit according to Apple. I'm excited to use it, give you guys feedback. Other than that, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to us. We have more videos, content coming your way, and thank you for watching. Peace.